You want to start meditating every day, but you keep missing 2 or 3 days every week. You want to exercise every day, but kind of the same thing. You miss a day here, you miss a day there. You want it really to be a part of your day every day, but you find yourself skipping days for no reason. So let me teach you a daily calendar habit hack. Try to say that 3 times fast. It's simply a powerful method to almost never miss a day. I'm going to show you one calendar hack, 3 tips to make it work for you, and one secret resource to put it into practice. I'm Bill McConnell. Stay tuned. This is Jerry Seinfeld. Now, he popularized this calendar hack. It's also known as the Don't Break the Chain calendar, a productivity tool popularized by comedian Jerry Seinfeld, who decided to write a joke every day and not break the chain. It consists of a simple wall calendar where each day is represented by a box. The idea is to set a specific goal or a habit you want to establish, like writing jokes or practicing a skill or meditating, and then mark an X on the calendar for each day you successfully complete the task. It sounds very easy. It sounds real easy. The visual representation of the chain of X's serves as a motivation to maintain consistency and not break the chain. It's a straightforward yet effective method for building habits and achieving long-term goals. So here's what I've got right here. I got to keep realizing which way I've got to point to see this. This is my example of a daily calendar hack. 70 squares, each representing 10 down, 7 across, and you've got these squares. And you just make a check every day. You set your goal, you set your limit, and this is set up for 70 days, and there's a very specific reason for doing it. But you take this sheet of paper and you print it out. Now, this is an actual representation of mine. So there's a couple of days in there where I kind of messed up. I was sick, if I recall, and this was for drinking 80 ounces of water every day, which, by the way, is very hard for me to do. I am dehydrated by, well, lack of water, let's be honest. But the first of 3 points I want to make today is what gets seen gets attention. So you print out this page and you tack it somewhere where every day you'll see it, whether it's the door to your office or the mirror in your bathroom, wherever it is. Every day you see this piece of paper. What gets seen gets attention, and it reminds you every day, oh, I've got to drink 80 ounces of water. Now, drinking 80 ounces of water all at the same time, yeah, it doesn't quite work, but it gets me started. So it gets me started. What gets seen gets attention. So put this reminder somewhere where you will see it every single day. The second point is this: what gets measured gets done. So you do it and you mark off an X. You do it and you mark off an X. You do it and you mark off an X. And I can't help but tell you that just taking a simple marker or a highlighter or whatever you're going to use and just putting that X or that check or whatever you do, it feels good saying, hey, I did this today. It's the little things. It's the little things that matter. So what gets measured gets done. What gets seen gets attention, but what gets measured gets done. And you look forward to the next day. You're going to put this there and you're going to mark it off. What gets measured gets done. The third thing is this: leave room for grace. Okay? Just leave some room for grace. Now, the idea of me missing 3 days that you see right there, I missed 3 days in a row, and then a few days later I missed it. I actually had missed it. I put a slash because I got like about 40 ounces in that day. But like I said, I know I was sick that day. But leave room for grace, because here's what happens. You're all into meditation. You're going to meditate every day this year. You're going to do it. It's going to be every day. It's going to revolutionize your life. Or it may be exercising every day, or it may be drinking 80 ounces of water every day, whatever the case may be. And then one day you miss. And you look at that calendar and you look at yourself in the mirror and you go, I missed a day. It's over. And then you just give up. You'd be amazed how many people give up by just missing a single day. So built into this idea is to leave room for grace. Forgive yourself. Move on. Get it the next day. And start the chain all over again. And then your goal can be, well, I had 13 days in before I missed a day. My goal now is to do at least 13 days or 14 days. Work for a longer chain. But give yourself some grace. Just give yourself some grace. Forgive yourself and move on. So what gets seen gets attention. What gets measured gets done. And leave room for grace. So here's a blank sheet that you can grab a copy of. I think I put it in the description below. But you can get your own copy of this. I call it the 70-Day Dare. There's a reason for 70 days. It's explained at the bottom of the page that you get. And this actually gives you 7 points of how to set it up, how to do it. It's really simple. But what it's going to do is it's going to help you do something every day for 70 days. Now, here's the thing. Let's say you do it for 70 days in a row and you don't miss a day. And on day 71, you don't do it. Day 72, you don't do it. And you're thinking, well, I finished the sheet. This habit should be automatic by now. Well, not necessarily. Some people can create a daily habit in as low as 26, 27 days, according to research. And others, it takes up to 200 and some days to actually create a daily habit where you do it kind of without thinking. So 66 days is the average. 70 is what you got on this sheet, just adding a few more days. But don't forget, leave room for grace. And don't forget to do this. If on day 71 you don't do it, or day 72 you don't do it, and you say, hey, this is a completed task, but you still want to keep doing it, just print another page and do it again. Just print another page and do it again. Do it for another 70 days, and if it takes it, do it for another 70 days after that. If you're that serious about doing it, you'll do it. This is a calendar hack. This is something that's worth doing, and because it's something that you want to do, and you want to do it every day. So you can grab the resource down below, and have a great week. I'm Bill McConnell. Once you conquer yourself, everything else becomes possible.